Hello. In this video, we outline how Cork Airport, in partnership with Colas, the main contractor, and a myriad of subcontractors, completed the rebuilding of its main runway 1634 in a record 10-week construction period.
In Ireland, we can do great things when we work together, and this has been a really incredible example of teamwork between DA Group, Cork Airport and Colas and all of our subcontractors. We have completed this project in 12 months from initial funding right through to project completion, and that has included design, official journal of the European Union tendering that normally takes 9 to 12 months, all of the regulatory approvals and a very intense 10-week period of on-site construction. So that's an incredible achievement to do that on time and on budget, and I'm really proud of the team. At Cork Airport, we're all about growth. We're about connecting people and connecting places and connecting businesses. And we bounce back after this project strong and confident to rebuild ourselves over the next year with 8 scheduled airlines signed up so far and talks ongoing with more. We'll rebuild our route network, we'll rebuild our cargo network, we'll rebuild our airline base. It'll be different. There'll be different routes and different airlines, and some that we know and love will be back and some won't. But we go into next year confident with new infrastructure, 40 million of investment, and we're very grateful to DEA and the government for giving us that investment. We will repay that trust with growth, with connectivity, and we thank everyone in the region who has stood by us through this project.
I'm David Fraser. I'm the Colas Project Director for the rehabilitation of the Cork Runway project. I've been working in aviation for over 40 years. I've been involved in some of the most major airfields in the UK, from the very north of Scotland to the very south of England. I've never had the chance or the experience of working in such a large commercial airfield that's chosen to shut down to allow us to rebuild it. So I was quite privileged to be picked to lead this team to rebuild this runway for Cork Airport. I couldn't really pinpoint what the hardest part would be, to tell you the truth, because it was all challenging. But certainly the fast pace, the programme, the timing, the pure volume of material that we needed, 100,000 metres of cable, 400 pits, 47,000 tonne of asphalt, 3,000 tonne of dry lean concrete. We planed out 30,000 tonnes of material. We've removed 30,000 tonnes of material from the site to allow the pit and duct system. 54,000 metres of duct went in the ground. To gather a workforce and a team to deliver that and integrate that team for the first time. All our subcontractors here, very few of them have ever worked together before, but yet we integrated that team, integrated it with Cork Airport's own team, Cork Airport's own staff, with their security, their engineering team, their operational team, the police force, and everyone tied together, which made the difficult parts easier, much easier. I'm not saying it was easy, it's definitely not easy, and I don't think anyone that's been part of this project would say it's easy. It's definitely been challenging, but it's been challenging with a bit of excitement, a bit of pride in what we're doing, because we know that certainly in my lifetime and most of the people in this project, you'll never see a project like this again.
This investment in the runway at Cork Airport certainly has been a topic of debate over the last number of months in Cork, but I think it's really important for everyone to understand that there was really no good time to undertake this type of work, and the sensible thing to do was to shut the airport, to get all of this work done en bloc, so that when we get back to greater levels of business travel and leisure travel over the next number of months, that Cork Airport is absolutely best positioned to accommodate the needs of business, the needs of travellers and the needs of the airlines. I think that's something that's really to be welcomed, that when we get to the end of 2021 and into 2022, there is no disruption, there is no barriers to absolute return to travel and return to business activity. That's really important.
Well, I thought I had a good understanding of this project until I actually came here in person to see it at first hand, and the vast scale of this project is really striking, and it is only when you see it at first hand that you get a proper sense of the enormity of it, and this is going to be a transformative project for Cork Airport and for the whole region.
I'm absolutely delighted and thrilled really to see this further investment in the airport. I would have been involved many years ago in the new terminal building, and because this airport is critical to the entire region. I think it reflects very well on the DEA It reflects very well on all involved. It demonstrates that infrastructural projects can get delivered on time. The big issue that keeps coming back to us is delivery, getting things done in a timely manner. You've managed to do that here, and I salute you for it.
Over 430 construction jobs were gainfully employed on the reconstruction of runway 1634 here at Cork Airport, a world record in terms of a fast construction project of this complexity and scale. For more information on Cork Airport and further developments, stay tuned to our various social media channels. Cork Airport. Love taking off.